Hello everyone, sorry about the delay. I had to download a patch. I guess there was a 3 GB patch that just released. Must have been, God, I was on Steam last night. It probably would have downloaded, so maybe today or yesterday, I don't know. Anyway, Eric Watson here, freelance writer, player of games, writer of words, recorder videos, and demon slaying adventure of Galarian. Welcome to my Let's Play series where I live stream video games twice a week on Mondays and Wednesdays. This is episode number 4 of my Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous live play series. Game code has been provided by Home Run PR. If you enjoy my videos and streams, consider supporting me via patreon.com/RogueWatson. I don't know what the patch did. Didn't have time to look at the notes because we're going live. Hopefully some bug fixes, because I have heard the game is quite... I mean, hell, we had that bug in, what was it, the second stream, where I had to restart the game. Like we had a soft lock. I don't think I had any bugs last stream, and we made pretty good progress through this newbie dungeon, which I've been enjoying so far. It's a nice mix of combat, exploration, not a lot of opportunities to socialize, but we had, you know, some opportunities before with our party members. And they have been very generous with giving me lots of loot, which is something I'm really looking forward to playing Pathfinder over D&D with, is that I do think it would actually translate to a better video game experience, mainly based on the loot. Alright, so this is how far we've made it in this dungeon, which is pretty good. I like this map. You know, one thing I've noticed is we're not getting a lot of elevation changes like we did with Solasta, so I wonder if we do get a lot of elevation. A map like this is not going to be able to keep up. Let's... Yeah, you know what? Yeah, now I'm thinking about it. There were... I forgot. There were dudes up there. And I think Cambions are no joke, right? All 3 outsiders. That dude's got a bow. I'm still shocked that they let you just basically look at their character sheets. I don't know if this is like a... Okay, I guess knowledge check I'm rolling. They're giving me a lot of information. Sila, can you charge? Find it can be pretty good maybe to start off as...
I'll rip you apart!
Turn-based, and then once everybody's kind of in positioning, then you can kind of let real-time take over.
Cover me!
You can spend your whole turn just getting your sword out. Camilla, you ended up behind enemy lines, sorry to say. Match fixed a bunch of bugs and fixed some quests. Good. That's what I want to hear. Best time to play a game is a long time after it's released. For that reason. Just kind of back to life now. I wish there was a chance to knock them prone when you charge. It feels like that should be a thing. Oh, I didn't notice you actually get a negative to your AC when you charge. +2 bonus to attack roll, -2 AC until the beginning of your next turn. Okay.
No glory without risk!
Oh my gosh. Max damage. Alright, now we can just let bygones be bygones. Yep.
Rely on me.
Always do. Got masterwork scimitars. I'm assuming that shit will sell. Okay, now what is a composite longbow? Let me look at this shit. Feature allows you to add your strength bonus to damage with a bow. Add your strength bonus to damage with a bow. I've got a pretty solid strength bonus. Oh shit, she actually has a better one. So it was a composite. Let's see, go to weapons. You might as well just use it. There's no disadvantage from what I can tell. It's just straight up better than a regular longbow. Worth a lot more too. Well, that's a pretty big advantage. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to me first, Eloy. Just because I tend to switch her back and forth between melee and range, whereas she is pretty much purely range. You can use... I need to use a finesse, though. If I ever want to switch to... I don't think I'll ever use melee, but... I could see her using... A spear would be appropriate. A javelin. Wait, that's a bug. It says the feature allows you to add your strength, those damage with a bow, but it's a javelin. Alright, so let's give it this. Means my damage becomes 1d8 plus 2. Pretty awesome. Sword Spear is just 1 to 6 damage. Can you melee with a... It says ranged. Can you melee with a javelin? I'm not sure. Anyway, probably stick to the bow. Chest over here, and I found a lever of sorts. More potions, always good. Another door over here. Stampy, push that lever. He totally does. All these hidden rooms. Ooh, half plate. For the dexterity challenged, there's the half plate.
Not this time.
Oh, shoot. Alright, let's use lockpicks.
I hope you appreciate
Okay, let's use lockpicks. I might as well always try it first. Ooh, is blur as good as I think it is? Subject's outline appears blurred. Version grants subject concealment, 20% miss chance. Not quite as good as straight disadvantage, but... Masterwork Great Club, a comma. I'm a chameleon. Paladin, would you like to wear some half plates? Actually, the exact same for you because you do have a +1 dex. It might look better though. Although it's also worth more money, so it would be better for me to sell it. And it is not as heavy, so... To double check, AC 24, AC 24. Okay. In fact, it's actually might be worse because that lower AC. Dexterity. All right. Nobody is actually that big of a tank then. I don't need half plate. Even Stampy with his +2 dex. Good thing. A blur potion could go well with the tank. She's got a lot of potions as it is. She's got haste, prayer, heal of faith. Alright. We are pretty much loaded down with potions. Trap in here, it looks like.
Now what is that? I am helpful, am I not?
You are helpful to the point where I'm either gonna have to use you or a rogue, because I appear to not have anybody else with good trickery. Where's this going? I don't like these foreboding giant stairs leading down. Ooh, it's like a dungeon? An abattoir, if you will? An oubliette, perhaps?
Always watch your back. They'll never see me coming.
They'll bet you'll make a fine trophy.
It's just you. I think we can leave it in real time. Yep. Wow. Wendy with the crit.
I'll
Oh.
cut you wide open.
Shit. Took some damage there. one's been pretty useful. Blood vial. Taking all this masterwork stuff, I assume it will sell at some point. Disappointingly, there's not a whole lot to interact with down here. Is that another composite longbow? Sweet. That one to window. Instantly increase your damage by a pretty good amount. Oh, hello. Is this like a puzzle? Colored buttons on the wall. Hey, Zetra. How very video gamey of you. I like that animation. Swing their swords around. That's what I would be doing if I was loaded down with weapons. Pulling my swords out and start swinging around like a jackass. Well, I don't remember finding anything about... colored buttons, so I guess we just start pushing shit. Push the red one. Yeah. Wait, sure makes scary sounds. Yellow. Green. Yeah, that was not the right sequence. You push the same one you can. That's a lot of combinations. Okay, maybe I missed where the hints are about what color is the correct sequence. Because I don't think I think it adds it to your journal if you actually find... Let's see, where is... book type stuff. That one, which is just funny, and there's this one, but this doesn't have any kind of clues about that. Set foot in the ritual chamber. Open that door. Water elemental. Find a better hiding place for the Paladin Sword from the surface. Still a Paladin Sword to find in here. Uh-oh, party suffers from medium encumbrance. We might have picked one too many things up. Okay. We have been picking up just about every masterwork thing, which we don't really need to do that. Maybe the half plate's not worth holding on to then, because it weighs 50 fucking pounds. I think we're actually gonna drop it. That will solve our encumbrance. Hint is not obvious, but it is there. Pinch to the walls. Oh, it's in the room? Okay, I'll check it out. Is anything else weighing me down by a bunch? 8 pounds, 2 pounds, 5 pounds. I hate the encumbrance thing. A masterwork heavy flail. It's 10 pounds. That one. I'm to use context clues. Let's see if I can figure this out. Thank you for the hint. Attention to balls. You know what? Do I need to recast my light spell?
Open your heart to me.
Oh, maybe it's not the colors, but it's the damn symbols. Maybe that's what I'm looking at, because I don't see colors, but I do see symbols. Okay, and there's symbols up here, and there's also these symbols on the curtains.
Careful now.
I think the other door had these symbols too, didn't they? Alright, what do these symbols look like? Don't remember seeing that one. M with a thing over it. Like the Omega symbol. I'm just seeing the same symbol, aren't I? It looks like the justice scales. I don't think I recognize any of those symbols.
That's easy.
I think there'd be more stuff to loot in here. Definitely not seeing that symbol. Not seeing this one either. Is it in this room or is it a different room? It's just this same curtain just has the same symbol on it, doesn't it? Yeah, that doesn't actually change. And that's the same symbol still, just like the two curved things going out. Circles underneath. But I need a group of 4 together. No, it just stays on there. I don't know, I might be stumped on this one. Might be stumped. I'm not seeing this as a different area where I found this.
Precisely.
At least open that one door and maybe come back here. I respect a puzzle that stumps me. I'm supposed to be able to decipher this? Whoops. Camera's bleeding through the walls. I don't think that was any of those symbols. Right? Specifically. Okay, thank you for the additional hint. Colors somewhere in the labyrinth. Well, shit. I've not been paying attention to that. Oh, shit. Medium earth elemental in here.
I was never good at stealth, but I'll try.
Alright, that is not as bad as the water elemental. See, of 16. Plus 7 to hit. Woo, he does some damage though. Yikes.
I will help where I can.
Okay, it's worth drinking some potions here before we take this guy on. Just one guy.
What's in your mind? I wonder.
You need me.
Popped off.
Good.
Everything has a price.
Indeed. Have you fire
Stab
shot?
their backs.
Yours to come.
Fire shot. Can't charge. I bet you
A
can
bright
charge.
future
Oh,
awaits us. Lead on.
there.
Save the last one for me.
You have the damage reduction?
No match for me.
Praying Prem of us. Prayag. The channel. Alright, you weren't that hard. You weren't nearly as hard as the water elemental. I don't feel bad about guzzling those potions, though. They're giving me so freaking many. What do we got? That's it. Why do you have just random elementals chilling in your dungeon, cultists? Seems irresponsible. You dug too deep and too greedily, methinks. Specifically, colors in the labyrinth. Where else have we seen colors or symbols in this giant-ass dungeon? Not know. I feel like we've been everywhere now. I just scroll along? I probably can. Rolling, rolling, rolling along. That's the place we haven't been yet. Which it could be further in there. And maybe it is, because I don't remember seeing colors, although it's been a hot second since I went through all this stuff. Big room. Stops there. And then there was this whole area down here. We're taking our drone and we're going back to the dungeon. Frame rate still stays pretty good though. Got the water elemental. Alright, so maybe it's a place. One place we have not been yet. How do I center my party?
Be on your toes.
Click. Oh, let's try that one area we haven't been yet. Is not up here. I just went up the same way I went. Shit. This way. Still have protection from cold on there. I guess give me this hint. Is it a place I missed, or is it still coming up? That would be relevant. There are tough battles to come. Your heroes are tired and might have run out of spells. To replenish your power, set up a camp and have a rest. Set up a camp by using the camp function. For activating the function, you'll have to select a location for the camp. Camps take up a lot of space, so find the right location. How does camping work in this game? Can you long rest anywhere? I think Kingmaker just let you long rest anywhere. Maybe use like rations or something? Honestly, I've been doing fine. I've been rationing my spells.
Where do you want me?
No reason to pause.
The only people that have spells are Aloy and Camilla, and she still has, I think, all of her spell slots. I've used 2, but I have 1 left. But probably, honestly, don't need to long rest. That's my flex, playing this game. You missed it. Looks like a decoration. Okay. Alright, well at this point, I'm willing to just tear it out. Maybe it's in a picture frame. In a decoration. It's a decoration with colors. If I was the game designer, I wouldn't put it that far away from the puzzle itself either. At least for this newbie dungeon. Leads me to believe it would be this side of the dungeon. Wazda's getting a workout. Yet, I don't think it is. Is this puzzle worth solving? Now I'm just scrolling through. Alright, maybe it's not on that side then. Take everything with a fine-tooth comb. Big room, if I recall correctly. This was the entrance. Fortunately, there was several big rooms. Where's or symbols? Man could go mad. Yeah, I saw the paintings in the kitchen. Oh shit, here we go, here we go. Is that it? That's a fucking crazy puzzle. I never would have gotten that in a million years. Yellow, blue, red, yellow. Holy shit. There's not even symbols near them to give you a clue. That's fucking devious. Those are the kind of puzzles I'm up against? Like, damn. Yellow, blue, red, yellow. Son of a bitch. I don't even feel good about that. I don't think I ever would have gotten that. Yellow, blue, red, yellow. Back to the dungeon, everyone. Yellow, blue, red, yellow.
Careful now.
Ooh. That's the Paladin Sword. Oh shit. Was a good puzzle. It can't be. Hilt. Radiance, the sword of the great Yeniel. That's what it is. It's meant to be in the Tower of Estrad with all the other relics. This rusted piece of metal must be that very same sword. I think you merely wish that this were the illustrious sword of legend. I've seen this sword. I got an achievement for that. This sword 100 times in paintings in the hands of Yeniel's statue. What's so special about it? Oh, nothing, I guess. The sword was legendary in its day. Well, then it should be special. The blade would glow, striking demons left and right. Ooh, that sounds good against a campaign against demons. I don't know what's wrong with it now or how to restore its power. Ah. That's actually pretty cool. You give me a powerful weapon that I have to, like, unlock. Empathizing with an object. Extraordinary. Are all paladins so tender-hearted and sensitive? Ah, party banter. I like it. I like it a lot. Inter-party conflict and drama. Just put it in my veins. Sensitive in a way, yes. We're highly attuned to evil and everything wrought by demons. Radiance was in evil hands. As a paladin, I can tell you they did nothing good to it. This was covered from battle. No one else is willing as Yeniel's blade and always will be. That's what put in the Tower of Estrad with the other Crusade relics. Like I'm rescuing a fellow warrior from a dungeon. We can't abandon it even if it's no use to us. Sweet. Found this entirely by accident. Man, that's impressive. I never would have solved that puzzle in a million fucking years. There's no way. I had the fallacy of the puzzle, which is I focused on a completely different thing, which is in this case the symbols instead of the colors. Damn, there was no hint about, like, the symbols weren't anywhere. It was just, there's 4 paintings in a row with those colors, and I never in a million years would have thought twice about that. Radiance. Well, it is a cold iron masterwork sword, so that's still good. But yeah, presumably I unlock it and make it stronger, which is pretty cool. I think you're already actually wielding yeah, you are. So you're not going to see any change. Except it's a golden fucking sword that looks cool. Alright, well, that didn't pop up a quest, did it? Okay. guess I'm on my own to try to figure that out. But I like the idea of giving somebody an item and then they have a chance to, you know, progress and kind of unlock that item.
Helpful, am I not?
Rawr. Yes, that was worth doing. I didn't realize the Paladin Sword would be in there. Alright. Can we... Let me do that. I can skip around the map. Oh, you do? Okay. Go here. So the game told me a long rest, but I don't think I'm going to. I scoff at its request for long rest. I have been effectively rationing my resources throughout this dungeon. I think we can make it. Come on, team. I guess we
prove I'm the best.
I'll watch your back.
pass out a few more Cure Light Wounds. Top some folks off, because this wand has been incredibly useful. Game told me we've got some tough fights ahead. Respect that. Winding staircase. So how does it do that on the map? Just looks like that. Okay. So it does do the old school top-down map. Very traditional level design. Oh boy, we're triggering a... That is a fucking forearm demon. Praise Yamode. Oh! Praise him, indeed.
Here you are huddled together like a herd of animals. Pitiful monsters, not human or demon. Tieflings are less effective than you.
Is what I assume his voice sounds like.
But I, your master, Savamekalair, can make you better, stronger. I can satisfy your hunger, starvelings of the dark. Submit to me.
His tail. Oh, we're the descendants of crusaders. Trusting a demon would be a betrayal of their memory.
Zilla.
Oh boy. Well, who is the next descendant of crusaders who values old legends more than their life? I don't know what's going on here.
Beasts, monsters, and human guys, reveal your true nature. It's the sweet, wholesome flesh of a righteous ASMR. Eat, underground crusaders. Eat the foe, flesh of the crusader from above. Find your true strength.
Okay. I think if a demon tells you to eat another person, probably not going to go well for you. Oh, this is a cutscene. You rush at the demon, but the air... Why would I rush at the demon? The air seems to grow thicker with every step. You feel like... It's very presumptuous of you, DM. I feel like you're watching from underwater as you see the mongrels fall to their knees one after another and crawl to the ASMR's body. You hear their fangs tearing through the flesh. You hear the sloshing of blood. You hear the former mongrels snarl like animals fighting over the most tender and juicy bits of meat. Companions writhe in agony. One clutches their head, another doubles over. You feel saliva pool in your mouth. The metallic tang awakens hunger in you. Hunger turns to rage. This winged filth dares to try to bind you to its will. Dares to tempt you with the sweet scent of meat untainted by corruption. Wretch must die. Die! Still the clarity remains with you. Somewhere deep down beneath the veil of rage and anger, you sense the light trying to break through. Boy, this is just a straight-up binary choice. I'm really confused about how the mythic paths work in this game. Why is it making me choose all these things so early? Is there like some hidden meter that's like, oh, you're going more angel or demon? Because if it was a choice between angel and demon, Aloy would definitely choose angel, but I also don't see myself being necessarily lawful good. Appease the light. Sheer force of will, you master your rage, and almost in response, warmth suffuses you from within. Warmth and joy from a simple realization. You can win. You can save these people. The power of heaven bolsters and guides you. Its light breaks free and enveloping the mongrels grants them the gift of blissful oblivion. Lowering your gaze, that's one way to put it. You see a scarlet stain on your chest. The wound is reopened. Instead of blood pouring forth, you see only radiant light. I banish thee.
What are you? Destroy this vermin!
I shall away. Classic villain move. Let my underlings take care of you. I've got better things to do. He's already wounded. Wendwog, kill! What? What is going on?
I no longer serve you, you bitch. Not you or your flying monkey. I always fight with the strongest side.
Okay, you got some explaining to do. And Lan shows up. Just in case he didn't take one of the other. So that means if I had taken Lan, then Wendu would be here in the temple, I guess. What did I miss? Dramatic showdown? Fuck off, Lan. There's a reason I didn't take you.
Oh, it's you. Perfect.
I'll bathe in your blood.
Way. He's here to help. Scylla is a level 6 Inquisitor. Chaotic Evil. The Marching Terror of an offense. AC of 18. What's going first? Maybe I should switch you to melee since this person's real close. Yet.
I'll rip you apart.
You're gonna miss. Awesome. Let's move you over here. Drink some potions right now.
The spirits demand your blood.
Yes. Curse your incredible AC.
I'll loot your corpse.
Boy, this is a bad first round, folks. I'll be able to loot her corpse if you keep fucking up like this. Come on, Stampy. Shit. What are we rolling here? Rolled a 2. I rolled a 9. That barely missed. Rolled a 10. God. Do we have a bless thing or something? +1 bonus on attack rolls. Let's actually do that. Let's give everybody some prayer. Lan, how do you have multi-attack? Oh, you can't hit Stampy though. You only have 1 attack though, that's good. Woof. She had a 19, but motherfucking Triceratops has an AC of 27. I guess he still has mage armor on? Oh shit, that lasts for a while. Yeah, you do. My 27 AC Triceratops don't play.
They'll beg me to stop.
There you go. Wow, 1 hit like took off half her health. Jeez.
You are today's sacrifice.
Your death awaits.
What a good one. That was not a hard fight at all. Oh shit, is he coming back? Savamalek. Humans. Oh, it's a multi.
They will break against our resolve.
The multi-fight. Although Wendu got the coup de grace. A lot of such decisions can resurface sometime later. If you avoid certain aspects, you can block the way to progress a certain path. Okay. I guess I wish the game had I think there was a pop-up earlier about that, but
Cover me.
just surprised I had these choices to make. Well, that was an embarrassing miss.
No match for me.
Oh, these guys have damage reduction.
The light, take you!
Yeah, I think they actually start out with charge as the first ability on there for all the melee folks. I guess I could charge.
Go for their heart!
Charge is generally pretty good because it does add to their attack. Back, Stampy, would you like to charge? Oh, no, can't do it here. I wonder why not. Or is too close. Out of your normal movement, maybe. You can't hit me. Why does it pop up when it says... So what's the verses right here that it's... Because that's not his AC. At least that I'm looking at. Or is it after modifiers of his AC? Because it always has different numbers than I think.
Stab their backs.
Like 17 versus 8. I don't know why it said that. Because I rolled a 24 total versus his 15. So why didn't it say 24 versus 15? Already confusing enough, Pathfinder. You don't need to make it more hard.
I'll rip you
Difficult for me.
apart!
Alright. Just get out of turn-based mode. You guys can do this. Couple over there. Thank you. Should have collected that off when those closets attacked.
They didn't have a choice. They were forced to do it.
Keep telling yourself that, Lan.
Yeah.
There is always a choice. They could have chosen to die, but now they're going to live and become stronger. I know that from personal experience.
Yeah, what do you know? I got some questions.
Shut up! You're not just a traitor, you're a monster! The young ones, they believed your stories, and you lured them to a demon and watched them eat human flesh!
He's got a point. Much as I don't like Lon, because he's kind of an annoying goody two-shoes jackass. What the fuck?
I was trying to make them strong. What have you done for them? What were you doing while I was looking for ways to bring strength to our tribe? You're useless, Lan.
I led by example! I trained. I tried to become stronger so I could go to the surface and maybe do something worthwhile with my stupidly short life.
Oh.
And I will do it. I might be the one to bring our whole tribe to the surface. But you? Why would you want any power that turns you into a monster? These young guys and girls, they trusted you. And they were turned into mindless animals, ready to eat corpses at a demon's command.
I went through the same ritual as them, and I didn't become an animal. I conquered my anger. The anger that has been building and building in every one of us for decades. Unlike you, I have no intention of just lying down and politely accepting death. I will rise
Alright, but
above
that's
all
a
this.
dark-ass thing for you to
You'll
do.
still be stuck with your pride, chewing on rats.
Oh,
Who do you want at your side?
great.
The person who betrayed the demons to follow you? The person who will do everything you say and bring glory to your name? Or this trash?
Damn, game, give me a choice again. Versus means that the character rolled a certain number on the die. If they rolled the other number, they would have hit. That still confuses me. Shown after all bonuses are calculated versus AC. Just because I can see in the battle log the numbers weren't quite matching up. There must have been something I'm missing. I guess it's just before modifiers. You've been serving Savamalek? Savvy this whole time, Wendwag?
Better to serve a strong master than to eke out an existence in a dark hole with no hope. I am of the Neathers. Our lives are short, but we are hardier than humans. I realized a long time ago that I was capable of more than this life offered, and I follow whomever is the strongest. You scared Savamelek.
Well, that means you're not trustworthy at all. Your
Now,
loyalty is
I
only the
wish to serve
strength?
you.
I thought you were proud of your heritage, but you're willing to crawl on your belly before anyone who's even a little stronger than you. You say you didn't become an animal? What a joke! Only animals pledge their allegiance to whoever has
That's
the
a good
sharpest teeth. Oh, but what am I saying? Even cave spiders are loyal to their mother. You're even lower than that.
Damn it! Damn it! He's making such good points, and I still find him annoying.
Oh, so now you think you know everything about me. You're one of the best hunters in the tribe. It benefited me to ingratiate myself with you. So I acted in a way that pleased
Don't
you.
admit to being super manipulative. This is just digging your hole worse.
The act that she wants to see. I'm willing to do anything to get out of this hole. And you're willing to do anything too. Don't try to hide it. I know you.
She's neutrally
lad.
blue. Yeah,
Had time to
alignment is such a reductive way of categorizing characters. I mean, it can be kind of useful for maybe at a glance, but this is much better. This is where they're actually characters explaining themselves and being complicated and nuanced and all that is a lot better than just saying, you know, oh, she's neutral good or true neutral or something, so of course she acts this way. I'd rather just a character be a combination of a lot of traits and backgrounds and personalities and all that, and then if you need to, you can categorize that as some kind of alignment for simplicity's sake, but this is good shit right here. Because I was perfectly happy with taking on Windwog and leaving Lon behind, and now I am 90% gonna flip-flop. Even though I still think she's cooler. And I've outfitted her and everything. But fuck, she literally was working for the demon. She's only gonna follow me because I'm the strongest, so what the fuck? As soon as the next strongest person comes around, you're gonna betray my ass.
I'm going to the surface only because my time has come to leave. The Uplanders are in danger. They need all the help they can get. But I'm only risking my own life. See the difference? I'll do whatever the Crusade asks of me, but I'll never be like you.
Why don't you stop us from going inside the maze? You knew we might uncover your secrets.
Savamelek is always in need of new
You
servants.
fucking asshole.
You'd make as good a servant as anyone else, and then... once you've gone missing in the maze,
But then why did you come with me to look for the sword?
so I could kill you quietly if you found it.
God
and stop
damn,
you taking
you're
it to
horrible.
the village, you idiot. I would have told everyone that you got caught in a cave-in. But then the Uplanders...
Because the
showed
thing
up
is, you
and I
can
had to
kind of be
change my
an evil
plans.
aligned character and still work with a party. To me, the difference between evil and good is just how selfish you are. A good person is going to generally think about others, at least as part of their decision making, and an evil person is always going to put themselves first. So, a great example of this is Raistlin from the Dragonlance series. He was a evil aligned person. He was very much obsessed with being powerful and being the strongest and all that. But he still had friends. He was still, you know, willing to adventure with them and be with them. And he might make some choices that would make them upset. But I'm not sure he would ever actually have, I guess never came to that, where he'd sell them out to gain, like, ultimate power or anything. But she is straight up admitting to, like, working for a demon, manipulating everybody around her, willing to kill everybody around her just to serve the strongest person. Like, I'd be willing to take evil people into my party, but this is fucked. And I'm upset because I think she's an awesome character design.
I don't regret what I did. I met you. Just
And
say
no
the
remorse,
word
which
and
you're kind of a
all the
psychopath then.
letters will be yours. I'll bring them to you if you take me with you. Yes. Hosilla found me in the caves. I was lost and hungry, and she offered me a choice. Die as a nobody, or live and gain the power to change everything. Savamelek tore off a piece of an Azimar priestess's thigh.
Good God.
A big, juicy piece. More meat than I'd ever received.
Also, eating people is pretty goddamn taboo. Mongrel or no.
That was the first time I knew what it was like to be happy. Then
Good God.
the madness and rage took over. I came very close to turning into an animal.
You should have chosen death. Dying's better than living like that.
You're saying I should have died that day, Lan. But then who would have listened to your feeble jokes? Who would have showed you the best caves for hunting? Who would have made you a man?
Oh. A little bit of, sexual tension here. Is that what we're hinting at?
I would have been fine without all that. And without you. Your death will make the world a slightly better place, Wenduog.
Look, isn't our Lan sweet? Look how his eyes blaze as he speaks of murder. And we were so close, too. Tell me, what do you think he'll do to you if you fail to live up to his precious ideals?
Not fucking murder me or sell me out to the strongest person. I feel like all these questions ask the same thing. It's gonna be the same answers. Fuck.
What you saw here. They will become stronger. They will be an army unlike anything ever seen before.
An army of cannibals? Are you insane? You want to turn them from rational beings into rabid beasts that only want to kill. They will be slaves, and you will be their slave driver. Is that the...
I went through the same process they did. The beast raged inside me. My mind was foggy, but I have an iron will. And I never
but not everybody does.
It was simple. I lured those I deemed worthy into the maze. To the rest, I told stories. So when Lan ran off looking for
saying the same
the Angel's
things.
sword, I went after him. Not to help him, but to make sure that the sword never reached Neathholm. It's a pity that you got involved and stopped me from killing him.
You sicken me.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna attack you.
Then you know which one of us you need.
Don't fall for her empty words. Wenduog despises everyone but herself.
Yeah.
As soon as you show any weakness, she'll betray you, just like she betrayed us.
That is the reasoning of a weak person. A strong person does not fear, they act.
They sure do, and then I stab my sword. This is a crazy moment. I'm loving this. Why do you want to come with me, Lon? Alright, Lon, tell me your side of the story.
Up there on the surface, the Crusades are still going on, right? Since I'm a mongrel, that means I've got Crusader blood in my veins. You could say it's my destiny, even. Anyway, I'm ready to do my duty. And all of you Crusaders get rations, right? With vegetables? Well, I'll be killing demons and be well fed for doing it? That's not life. That's a dream come true.
God, I hate your voice actor so much. I'm sorry, Lan.
I'm sorry you trusted Wenduog instead of me, and that you didn't show the light of heaven to Sol. But she can be very persuasive. She honed her skills on
I mean, she still had a good point earlier, which
was
was if you show the light, it's gonna have all these guys come in.
believe me when I say that I won't let you down. I have nothing to lose down here apart from my chief's distrust and my friendship with the
Alright, so his
giant
goal is just
roaches.
like, yeah, I want to get out of here
I'll
and
do
go
whatever the
fulfill my
crusade
purpose as a
needs.
crusader.
The angel deemed you worthy of his power, not just...
Are you really that desperate to go to the surface, Lan? Why didn't you run away before?
Maybe I'll be able to find something on the surface that you can't get down here. Like a way to help the mongrels. A way to stop our tribes from having to fight. I just kept going until I found it. You can find a way into anywhere if you try hard enough. And besides,
We.
All right, they just kind of hand waved that
You
away.
think you're the one going to the
it's gone. It was
Cleric, look at that.
As if you know anything about demons and their powers. Some dark force cast its...
I hope we're not taking this girl with us.
Yeah.
She'll sell us to the first demon she sees.
If we're befriending monsters in order to fight the demons, why not join forces with the strongest of them? Isn't that the rational choice? They're both equally hideous. Neither of them will improve the aesthetics of our little band.
That is true. Well, this is fascinating. I did not expect the game to throw another decision at me and have it be so effective. And to, frankly, change my entire mind about taking Windwog. Thankfully, mechanically, this is not a hard decision because I don't see myself using really either one of them in my party. In my ultimate party. She's a dex-based fighter, which is fine. But I don't, you know, thanks to my giant Triceratops friend, not going to be a huge miss. And obviously, I've got the archer role. And unfortunately, he's a monk, which is cool, but he's a spec as a archer, which I also don't necessarily need. But and I also hate his voice actor, but personality-wise, it wouldn't be a bad choice. And it seems like there's no point leaving him behind, because he's just like, let me out of here and prove my worth and do all that. So even if I end up not like kicking him to the curb later, I might as well just take him now. Maybe there's some kind of repercussion later where he can stay behind. I would feel bad about leaving her behind, but I'm also not in a position to... I mean, I'm not going to murder her. This isn't real D&D where you can, or Pathfinder, where you can just kill everybody and not have repercussions, I assume. So yeah, game, I will actually take Lon with me. Plan. Even though I don't think I'm probably going to use him that much.
Go, Lan. The surface is the best.
your gifts are of no use to anyone, Windwog. We can't let her go. Not after what she's done.
I don't think I can be judge, jury, and executioner here. I mean... Fuck. Yeah, she's probably going to be dangerous, but... Oh, just banish her.
Do you think I like looking at you, Uplander? I'll just wait till you're asleep, and then I'll slit your throat. No matter where you are.
Let you live. Sucks.
She's gone. But next time, she won't get away. Damn it, Wendu. Why'd you have to go and... Anyway, there's no point crying over spilt milk.
Expected that fight to be more difficult, though. They even popped up and said, you might want a long rest here. I know. Well. What's this? I'll be damned. Turns out Huron isn't as crazy as we all thought. There really were demons down here. Should have listened and sent a patrol down here. Damn it. Holga Squirm. No, we don't have to go all the way back, thankfully. You were in charge of reconnaissance, the Eagle Watch, and Nevia. How could you miss a nest of demons beneath Canabras? Nothing to sniffed after every damn shadow in the city. Everybody knows the stories of the demons living beneath the streets of Canabras. I messed up, but you fixed my mistake, so thanks. Great. How's your broken leg? Better than yesterday, worse than the day before. Not gonna die. The place must be burned with holy flame. That's a weird thing to say. You need to look after the young mongrels. Don't know. They'll be like they come too, but look after them, Chief. They went through something horrific today. Oh, so they're still alive?
As long as they can hunt, the rest can wait. Uplander and you, Lan, you saved them. Only the gods can salvage their souls, but we are a tribe. we will think of something. And when they're stronger, they can go up to the surface. The time has come.
Chief, I think I'm going to lead our visitors to the surface, and I'm going to keep going. Something interesting is happening out there in the world. Maybe it's my chance to do something more useful than skinning cave rats.
Never were one of us. You always looked up. You think I don't see these things? Our life is not for you. You must go. But where? Where is the way out?
Beats me. These beasts get down here somehow. What these documents are, but I'm sure this key will come in handy. Those cheeky sons of it. This is all the information that cultists in the city. Their meeting places, passwords, secret hideouts. I think we should find out whoever's in charge of Canebos right now. As soon as we get back to the service, we'll find out what's what. Has received a cultist dispatch. The plot thickens. Run off, inspect mode. Oh yeah, they are still alive. Okay. Never be the same.
I do things my way.
What do we got? Stuff to loot. More scrolls. Breastplates. Weigh 30 pounds. I don't think we need them. Unidentified Glaive, you say. The Marching Terror. You're gonna give me a glaive? Now you're really gonna make me regret playing Kazan. It was all about the glaive. When this +1 glaive lands a hit on a new enemy for the first time, the target receives 1d6 negative damage. And all their enemies in a 15-foot radius must make a will save or become frightened for 1 round. That's cool. I don't have anybody that uses two-handed weapons at the moment. I guess the Paladin could use one. But did he already level up to 2? He did. Interesting. Swapped him out. And I guess that she took everything I gave her and when she left. Oh, here's the dispatch. Low ground, nurture your mongrel pets, and wait patiently. The call to battle will soon come. Gather your warriors immediately after that. Bring to the surface and lead them to the Tower of Estrad. The tower will be my final dagger. I shall plunge into the guts of Canabras. Vicious servant Faxon made the tower his base of operations several months ago, taking command over the Templar forces. Alright, so that's probably our next area we need to go. Boy, his highest stats only is, well, 17. Oh, she took that composite bow, didn't she? Son of a gun. I gave you that composite bow. How dare you? Why didn't we at least tell her to drop her stuff before she left? Alright, was that everything here that we could loot? Probably. August Worm. Nothing to say. Okay. We're just exiting. Yeah, this place still keeps going. Upstairs. It goes over all the things I left behind in case I missed any loot on bodies. I don't think. Care about anything else. Double check. At this point, I think we're set for mundane armor and weapons. Think about bows versus crossbows. Your strength is negative, yet penalized on damage rolls for bows. For crossbows, it does not. Interesting. Long spears, yeah. Oh. Nah, yeah, you're fine. I'm reaching a good stopping point as I finally finish the newbie dungeon. And stuff. Alright, we don't need that. Oh. Leave! Back to the surface. So I wonder where the timing of the adventure path leaves off, because I know these Pathfinder games are based on those adventure paths, which are themselves 6
dungeons. The battle on the surface rages on.
different campaign or
The
mini
warriors
campaigns.
of Canabris are trying to defend the Wardstone, but their strength is flagging. Their resistance is valiant, yet it will all be in vain if no one rises up to turn the tide.
Well, it's very well likely the first adventure path was basically just that whole underground area, plus that dungeon. It's the fresh air so much. Reconfigure things, don't we? I think me and Lon are still... I guess we need to actually look at him. Distorted but not broken. Alright, so as a monk, what does that mean? Archers proficient with longbows, short bows, composite longbows, and composite short bows, additional weapon proficiencies. Still has all of his... Yeah, Zen Archer, not applying strength bonus to damage rolls made with 40 blows unless using a composite bow with a strength. Bad thing is I have to learn about Pathfinder monks and the Zen Archer. Got the longbow. I mean, he's, well, I don't have a full party yet, do I? 1, 2, 3, 4. Technically I have 4 people, because he doesn't, Paradox doesn't count. He'll probably stay in my party until I'm ready to kick out somebody, and I would assume he would be the first one to kick to the curb. Unless I find him very endearing. I guess we'll find out. Maybe can you respec your allies, or no? Maybe it's just yourself. Name he's an archer. Because I'd love to have just a regular monk. Dude. And you've got all the archer shit. Level 3, start getting feats. Fast movement, key strikes. An archer gains a bonus feat. Ah, 3rd level Zen Archer may use Wisdom instead of Dex on ranged attack rolls. Although they're the exact fucking same for you, so... You still have the weird monk AC thing?
I'm all ears.
Do not have a whole lot of abilities. Yeah. Just put you like that, I guess. I guess you're technically kind of frontline. Okay, he'll still keep ones in archer level. Yeah, so he's still his main thing. So yeah, I see that being the case. Or he will stay in my party for as long as I need, just as long as I have that extra slot, and then I could see me trading in for somebody else. Like right now I have no pure spellcaster, which I'm desperate in need of. Oh yeah, I've got Horgus Worm! Horgus Worm! Long spear is just a spear you don't throw. That sounds like a backup weapon for her. There we go. It even looks like Aloy now with the giant spear on her back. Assuming you suck with it though. Yeah, +3. Not a finesse weapon. Alright, I'm just doing that for the aesthetic. I don't think she'll ever actually wield it. Makes sense, yeah. Oh, Horgus, you're freaking out, man. Oh shit, there's still a demon siege going on. Hello. They're not demons. Before you wearing armor adorned with Iomede's golden swords is clearly exhausted. Has got much sleep the last few days. Set on her face, flesh, blood on her sword. Hazel eyes are hard and focused. Her firm voice sounds accustomed to giving orders. I like that portrait a lot. You up surprised, judging when your friend or phone opens her mouth to ask you something, but freezes when she spots Nevia. Aww. They have an embrace animation. That's adorable.
By the goddess, Nevi, I'd almost lost all hope.
Everything's fine, Beth. I'm here.
Oh, and they have little nicknames for each other.
I'm here. This here is a new friend. She rounded up those.
Why couldn't I get a Nevia on my team? She seems cool.
Surface. Without her,
broken leg or
we'd
not.
never have made it out. Let me introduce you to my wife, Arabeth Tirabade, head of the Eagle Watch.
Wife's a badass.
Until the army arrives, I'm the temporary warden of Canobras. And you're just in time. As you can see, we're in the middle of a battle. And
I've been fighting this whole time.
thank you for getting Nevia out of there.
Where are we? Assume the
The
city?
Grey Garrison.
Grey Garrison.
Until recently, it served as barracks for the Crusaders. But it's now
Yeah,
been
y'all had a
taken
bunch
over
of
by
demon cultists downstairs. I have important information about the location of a cultist den.
Very good. Report to me in full when we get back to the Defender's Heart. It's our temporary headquarters. Right now, the most dangerous cultists are here.
Pathfinder's kind of
The
rough on
ones
spellcasters.
occupying the Grey
Yeah, I
Garrison.
noticed they don't do as much damage as they do in D&D. And I think they try to balance that with the marshals, maybe. I also am not good about memorizing spells, especially when I have a full party to deal with, so I'll probably lean more towards spellcasters that can do the spontaneous casting thing. Got some mongrels. This is land.
Most people in Canobras think that the children of the first Crusaders are simply a legend.
Might draw
Other
a few
people say
heads.
that the day you emerge on the surface heralds the start of the end of the world. I'm not superstitious, but the situation is apocalyptic, all right.
Mm-hmm.
Having a living legend on our side can't hurt.
That's a good way of looking at it. You hear that? You're a living legend.
Living legend? A walking folktale, maybe? I just need to make sure I don't turn into a running joke.
Alright, shut up, Lon. What's the situation?
The city's gone. Most of the defenders, including the Dragon Terendelev, fell in the first few hours.
Saw that shit.
The civilians either fled or died in the chaos. The place is overrun with cultists and demons.
Don't talk like that. Canobras hasn't fallen. Not while it still has defenders like you and me.
Sweet words don't change the grim truth.
No, she's right. Thank you, Knight. Until we no longer have the strength to hold a weapon, until Iomedae abandons us, we will fight for Canobras.
That's the target of the battle.
When the demons attacked the city, their main target was the Ward Stone. I trust I don't have to explain to you what the Ward Stone is and how important it is to the Crusaders. We must retake it at any cost, or the fall of Canobras will be the beginning of the end of the Crusades, and with them, the rest of the world. I see that you had a difficult journey to the surface.
Very
You
severe
need to
woman.
rest. But there's a lot riding on this battle. I have no right to command you, but I'm asking you to help us. The demons have long laid siege to Canobras, but this time
I already know about the
their
Ward
Lord
Stone, right?
Discari appeared in the flesh. He ripped the Ward Stone from the ground and hurled it halfway across the city to here.
Huh.
I thought the stone was destroyed, but it seems all is not lost yet. Discari has gone, but the Ward Stone is surrounded by a horde of those creatures. What are they going to do to it? Nothing good, that's for certain.
But how did he do that? He's a demon. The Wardstone should have burned his filthy hide.
It should have. But what happened, happened. We don't know why. That's the spirit. You, take Anavia to the rear. The rest of you with me.
Oh no, Horgus Gwyrm. Ah, you can hear him muttering. That's funny. You got this, Horgus.
Lord Horgus Gwyrm, forgive me. I did not realize we had civilians among us. My people will escort you somewhere safe. To the extent that anywhere in Canabras can be said to be safe.
Honestly, with us might be the most safe spot. Also, you owe me money, Mr. Horgus Gwyrm.
That's right. Fighting spirit is the one thing that we've got plenty of. Actual fighting.
Alright, I don't want you to be my comic
That's
relief,
not so
Lon.
great. Fighting know-how, even worse. But fighting spirit, at least we're rich in that.
Damn, you're a plucky personality. It better not grow on me.
For Iomade! For the Queen! Kill the beast!
Kill the beast. Let's loot these bodies, and I'll be right there. Actually, this is a good stopping point for this stream. I usually go a little shorter on Wednesdays, but I've been having such a blast playing this freaking game that just about almost 90 minutes. We're gonna save it here. I think we've made it up to the surface at least. We have not seen the outside, but we've made it past the beginner dungeon, and I've swapped out one of my party members for Lon, which I totally didn't even see coming. Thank you all for joining me for the stream, or if you're watching the recording afterward. If you enjoy the content that I produce, consider supporting me via patreon.com/Rogue Watson. Shoutouts to Platinum patrons: Joe, Will, Tiny Dancer, Wizard Princess, Christopher, Thomas, Captain Mike, Adam, Aiden, Stan, Nathan, Alex, Chad, Alexander, Dan, Cam, the Quizats, Hatterack, and James. And gold patrons: RPG Papercrafts, Pretty Boy, and Yuma, Dead Lizard, Lounge, Sam, Ross, Lumpy Spuds, Drome, Scalinia, Nick, Farty Mick, Butterpants, Blood, Angel, Veronis, Baboon, Nathan, Fast Like a Tortoise, and James. I shall return with more Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous next Monday. And I will be streaming again for Crafting Icewind Dale tomorrow. See you then.